gain the advantage in the event of a tie.
But the big thing is, Stewart has never beaten Carmichael in the motocross scene. This is his chance for an overall round weekend victory. He would dearly love that before Ricky calls it quits.
That's really what it amounts to, is Stewart showing that he deserves, that once Carmichael steps away from this championship, that he deserves this championship. Carmichael's won every race this year, but Stewart has been right there and put in such great rides and such a good fight, just like he's doing here today. Stewart, such a determined racer, does not want to give Ricky any wins, and Ricky's job is to go out there and win all these motos before his career is up.
And I want to be a little more specific in what I said there, Jeff. This year, he wants to beat him this year before he farewells him.
You see Stewart once again inside Carmichael, electing to follow Stewart. And what is so difficult, Lee, about this track here at this point is the ruts. As you can see, they are so deep, and the inside ruts, they have these hooks as you come out where they actually, the rut pushes out and then it comes back. So if you're leaned over to the left, and then as you're coming out, it kicks the bike up, and it takes an incredible amount of skill and balance to negotiate those and keep up your momentum along the way.
Time is running out. Just a little over 5 minutes remaining, plus the 2 laps.
And just as we seen Ricky Carmichael pull right up on the back of James Stewart in this same section last lap, all of a sudden, Stewart, burst of energy, stretches it back out 2 or 3 bike lengths.
He was somewhat ill in the second moto at Budds Creek 2 weeks ago. He's strong, he's healthy, he's fit, and he looks good here, doesn't he, at REDBUD?
And he's riding very smart at this point. Just like in the first moto, now they're getting into the lapped riders. You have to be a smart, patient rider, and you really have to think about not following another rider into one of those inside turns or into a deep groove, because once you get in, you can't get out. If that lap rider makes a mistake or slows, you're locked into that line, into that rail, if you will.
And the lap riders being warned as they came over the line. The leaders are coming. Behind Stewart and Carmichael, Michael Alessi maintains his 3rd place. Tim Ferry is up to 4th. Short, Gracing, Wyndham is up to 7th. Jeff Alessi is 8th. Grant Langston is up to 9th, and Michael Byrne rounds out the top 10. Stewart is hanging on. Can he go all the way? We'll find out. Closing stages of Moto2, round 5 of the AMA Toyota Motocross Championship. We're in Michigan, in Buchanan at REDBUD, a track that Ricky Carmichael has won 6 consecutive years in the top class. Is this going to be 7? Or will James Stewart spoil the party?
Our 2 biggest stars in the sport of motocross once again duking it out. This is for the moto win and for the overall in Ricky Carmichael's final REDBUD. You know James Stewart wants to take this one.
As Ricky said to Aaron Bates earlier, before the start of this race, he said, James Stewart always rides well. I know I'm going to have a fight on my hands. And he's had to come from behind. He didn't get the best start, Ricky Carmichael. And he's had to work his way through methodically. Now he's as close as he's ever been.
Carmichael's having to pull tear-offs or pull the roll-off. There's a lot of roots flying up this Michigan soil. See a rider down. Carmichael goes wide. Stewart on the inside.
Oh, he's good through there. This is where he got him in the opening moto. Can't quite get close enough. Stewart goes wide and then cuts in as they head to the Rocco's Leap one more time. Take a look at this. The uphill triple.
3rd gear wide open on a Works 450 that makes a lot of horsepower. That's a big jump.
And they make it look as casual and as easy as you like. Just a little over 2 minutes remain, and then the 2-lap board will be displayed.
Great rides out of these 2 champions. You see Carmichael hitting wide lines, hitting inside lines. They're doing everything they can do. At this point, their heart rates are maxed out. This is as high as their hearts will beat. And they're in such great physical condition that they have the ability to sustain that and race a motorcycle at this level. It's some pretty incredible athletes, these two.
The sky jump for one of the few final times in this round. The round where Carmichael farewells Redbud. He has just one more AMA Motocross event left in what has been a stellar career.
And this is the section where Ricky Carmichael is really closed up on the back of James Stewart every lap. Out by LaRocco's leap, Stewart seems to be a little quicker, but Carmichael is really dialed in through this section. He's got some great lines. Chooses to go inside.
The front tucked a little there on Stewart, and then Carmichael had some troubles getting out of that right-hander as well.
Slight advantage for James Stewart, pulls out about a second.
He's down! Stewart is down! Oh no, he's stuck! Can you believe it? Well, Ricky had the adversity in the opening moto, and now it has bitten James Stewart with 34 seconds left, plus the 2 laps. The dream for 07 at this point in time is over anyway.
What an incredible gift Carmichael has been given. He gave away the first moto to James Stewart, and Stewart just gave the overall right back to him. So disappointing. Stewart was putting in an incredible ride here, the second moto at Redbud. One of the best rides that I've ever seen him ride in the premier class. Such a disappointment for the Monster Energy Kawasaki rider.
And it was such a nothing moment. It just got stuck. Through the whoops. Let's take you back to that moment.
See Stewart coming down on the right line, down on the inside, and just, it almost looks like he grabbed a handful of front brake and the front wheel just stopped on him and tucked. Take another look from a different angle from behind.
And watch what Carmichael has to do. He has to jump cross-rutted to avoid coming into contact with James. He's stuck. Carmichael has to jump over the back over about 3 ruts for a clear passage through. How fortunes can change so quickly. And all of a sudden, Ricky Carmichael is cruising out in front. From 0 to 360 in 8 days, watch as actor, model and car enthusiast Tyson Beckford and award-winning import car designer Lucky J fine-tune a car from bumper to bumper in just 8 days. Fine-tune and premieres July 12 at 9 Eastern, only on Speed. The white flag is ready for Ricky Carmichael. There it is, one more lap, and he will continue this incredible winning streak at Redbud. It will be 7 consecutive years. Just amazing.
What a great battle here today between James Stewart and Ricky Carmichael. And Carmichael, is on his way being victorious once again. Such a great feeling. His last trip to Redbud, Michigan, where he's had so much success.
Tim Ferry is putting the heat on Mike Alessi for that 3rd spot. There's James Stewart, who's some 20 and a half seconds behind Ricky Carmichael. While we were away in that last commercial break, there was a huge cheer up on top of the hill for Ricky Carmichael, and he kind of shook his head a little bit. I think he's saying, I don't want to win it this way. He wanted to fight all the way to the end.
He's always been like that. He loves the battle. He craves that. And right now, the 800 of Mike Alessi, 15 of Tim Ferry. Definitely in a heated battle here. This is for the final spot on the podium here in the second moto.
Overall, there has been a different rider in 3rd place every round so far this year. Ferry got 3rd in the opening round. Davey Millsap's got 3rd at High Point. Grant Langston got 3rd at Southwick. And Chad Reed, in his one-off appearance, got 3rd at Budds Creek. Could Mike Alessi be our 5th different man in that 3rd spot on the podium today? He needs to hold off Timmy Ferry for just half a lap.
And this is how they finished in the first moto, as Ferry was 4th. Alessi was 3rd. Alessi hanging on for dear life here, guarding those insides, and Ferry goes down.
Right where Stewart did.
Same exact corner where James Stewart went down.
He's on his way home. and he acknowledges this enormous Redbud crowd